guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Today, this is entitled, Who is Your Friend When It Comes to Homeowners Insurance? Now, we know what a friend is, right? We all have friends. What are some examples of friends? Well, I guess somebody you went to school with that you were very close and you spent a lot of time with during school. That's a friend. How about somebody that you work with, a coworker that you spend a lot of time with outside of work and you really enjoy each other's company and you're able to do things together? Perhaps your families get together on different events. That would also be a friend. Now, how about somebody that lives in your neighborhood? Is that a friend? Well, they could be. How about somebody that maybe sits down next to you when you're at some event? Is that your friend? Chances are probably not. I mean, I guess there's always the possibility of striking up a nice conversation, and by the end of the day you've shared so many commonalities there that, boy, it's like we've known each other forever. Point is, a lot of people think the insurance companies are their friends, and I have to be honest with you, they're not. Insurance company is their own friend. They don't need friends. Insurance companies are a major conglomerate. It's a business that is to make money. They've been structured to maximize profits. To maximize a profit, you need to cut or limit different exposures. And the exposure I'm referring to is paying out on a claim. That needs to be minimal. Making large settlements, paying out on a large damaged property on a claim is counterproductive for the business model of the insurance companies. They are in business to generate revenue for themselves, obviously, and their shareholders. They want to attract other investors. Well, how do we do that? We do that by obviously paying out quarterly dividends. We do that by showing record high profit levels at the end of the year and having our stock increase and thrive. That will attract investors to invest in the company because of the growth that we project and we exhibit, we actually go through. To do that, they have to limit how much money passes outside those doors. If you will, think of the door as more of a one-way. The money comes in as you pay for premiums, but somehow the door sort of shuts when the money's supposed to go back out the other way. Now, I'm not saying that they never pay on a claim. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is the majority of time when they do pay on claims, they're underpaying the claim. They're not paying everything that should be paid on that claim. And for good reason, obviously, because they don't want to give away that money. So how do we level the playing field? How do we ensure that we're treated fairly? Well, there's such thing as a public adjuster. Public adjusters work through the majority of the states. I think there's only a handful that do not have public adjusters within their hierarchy in the state and the state government. Now, they're not state employees, but they need to require or acquire state licensing and bonding normally. That is to ensure that they are on the up and up. There is a checks and balance of how a public adjuster conducts himself as he does business. And the state can shut them right down if they don't do things in a proper and ethical manner. Unfortunately, insurance companies are supposed to abide by those same types of rules, but those rules don't seem to apply. Somehow they sort of get convoluted along the way, and insurance companies exist very well without following the right path. The moral to this story is, if you've had damage, if you think you've had damage, get somebody to take a look at things that is not from the insurance company. Because when you call the insurance company, you realize that you are now yourself. When you've had some type of damage, or you think you've had damage, what you want to do is get the services of a public adjuster. We don't charge you anything to look at things. There's no penalty, or where you're going to be charged a claim on your record when you talk to us. I can't say that about dealing with the insurance company. As a matter of fact, I see that all too often when you do call the insurance company and ask them questions. Did you know that? Simply calling them up and asking them a question gets you a non-paid claim on your record. That's not good. That is not in your best interest. What's in your best interest is talking to somebody like a public adjuster who can then explain to you just what we have to offer regarding your policy. We can advise you. You can either enlist our services or not, but we can at least give you a critique of your policy and let you know where you stand on things. So remember, friendship can be thrown around as a very loose term. Don't get caught up in that. Insurance companies, no way, no how, are your friend, no matter what their jingles say. And we know all those jingles, right? And some of those commercials are really great. There's no question about that. Unfortunately, that's all they are, is entertainment. Do not take it seriously that this is somebody that is looking out for your best interest, because it's not the case. Guys, I hope that I've given you some food for thought. Please listen to this, share this with others. If you like what you heard, would you give me one of these? Would you please allow others to see this? Maybe you know somebody right now that's going through something that this might be some words of encouragement of, hey, there is an alternative here. Hey, maybe this person can help us. Give me a call. I'm Stevewolbach, your friendly public adjuster, and I'm here to advise and assist. Sometimes I can write a claim with you, and that's great, and represent you fully. Sometimes I can't, and that's okay too. I do want to try to help you where I can. Guys, thank you very much for listening. Have yourselves a beautiful day. God bless you.